The next tool I want to show you is the Target Weld tool. You can find that underneath Mesh Tools all the way at the bottom, Target Weld. You can also find it in the Modeling Toolkit, which if you go over to the right-hand side where the channel box is, it's right here. And here's all of the tools that we've already been looking at. There's bevel, extrude, bridge, multi-cut. The Target Weld is right here. You can also find it by opening up your tool wheel. You can access the tool wheel by holding Shift and your right mouse button, and it brings up all of the tools we've already been looking at: multi-cut, extrude, insert edge loop, and the Target Weld tool is right here. Now with this tool, you can merge one vertex to another vertex and one edge to another edge, essentially welding them together, hence the name Target Weld. With this tool selected, if I click one vertex and I click it and drag to a nearby vertex and release, it merges them together. So now it is one vertex and it has merged them both together. It's welded them together. I can do it again to the next one, to the next one. I could even go a little further to the one in the middle. So you can see how this is a really useful tool, and this is one that I use all the time. Let me undo that. Now let's say that I want to weld them together, but I want them to weld in the direct middle. It's not going to do it in the direct middle. It's going to weld the first one to the second one like this. But if I open up the options box for this tool, so if I come up to Mesh Tools, down to Target Weld, and open up this options box, I can change it from merge to target to merge to center, meaning these two vertex will merge right in the dead center between them. Toggle that on. Now, if I click and drag, you can see there's this little green dot in the middle. It's highlighting the area where they're both going to merge to. So now when I release it, boom, they're merged into the very center. Now, if I wanted to merge some edges instead, I could go to edge mode and I could now click and drag and merge the edges instead of the vertices. So I could merge all of these edges together and make some really interesting shapes. Now, let's say I wanted to merge these two cubes together. You can see, but both of them are missing a face on either side. And let's say I want to turn this into one solid cube. Well, I can use the Target Weld tool for this. The first thing I need to do is I need to combine these two objects. Right now, they are two separate geometries, but I want them to be a single geometry in order to use the tool. So I'll select the first one, hold Shift, select the second one. You can see them highlighted in the outliner here. They're both selected. And underneath Mesh, I can go to Combine. When I click Combine, these are now a combined object. I can now use the Target Weld tool. So I'm going to hold Shift, right mouse button, and I'm going to select the Target Weld tool. And now I can click this vertex, and I'm going to meld it or weld it to this one. Same thing over here. Same thing over here. Click and drag. All right, now let's say I want to do the edges. I can go to edge mode, click this edge, and weld it to this one, to this one, this one. There we go. Now I have welded those two separate geometries together into one solid cube. So that is the Target Weld tool. It is going to be one that you use often.